My daughter came home wearing a turtleneck. When I told her to take it off, I immediately called the police. My daughter Mallory came home from her dad's house on Sunday night wearing a black turtleneck. This was weird because she always complained about anything touching her neck and it was still 80 degrees outside. She walked straight past me to her room without saying hi, which wasn't like her at all. "What are you hiding a hickey?" I joked when she came back to grab water from the kitchen. She laughed, but it sounded forced. "No, Mom, just trying something different." I walked closer and noticed the tag was still hanging from the collar. The price sticker said she'd bought it that same day from Target. My stomach started feeling tight because Mallory told me everything, and now she was obviously hiding something. "Mal, honey, what's really going on?" I asked using my serious mom voice. "Nothing. I just wanted to try a new style." She pulled at the neck, making sure it covered everything. "You bought this today just to hide something from me. Please talk to me. I won't be mad if you have hickeys. I just want to make sure you're being safe with whoever you're seeing." Her eyes filled with tears and she started backing away from me. "I'm not sure if I should show you. I don't want to hurt you, Mom." That's when I lost it. I grabbed my phone and called her dad, screaming before he even said hello. "What did you do to her?" I yelled into the phone. "What? I didn't do anything. She seemed fine all weekend." His voice was genuinely confused. "She's wearing a turtleneck and crying and won't show me what's underneath. Did you let some boy come over?" "No, no one came over. I was home the whole time. I'm coming over right now." 20 minutes later, Abel burst through our front door looking panicked. Mallory was sitting on the couch with her arms wrapped around her knees, rocking back and forth. "Baby girl, what's wrong?" Abel asked, sitting next to her. "Did someone hurt you?" "No one was supposed to know," she kept saying over and over. Abel pulled out his phone and started scrolling through his Ring camera footage from the weekend. His face went from confused to angry as he watched something. "Mal, you snuck out Friday night. I can see you leaving at 2 a.m. My heart started racing. "You snuck out? To see who?" Abel kept scrolling. "She came back at 4 a.m. and Russell Henderson from next door walked her to the door. I felt like I was going to throw up." Russell Henderson was 18 and Mallory was only 16. He was a senior and she was a sophomore. If that predator had touched my baby girl, I was going to destroy him. "That's it. I'm calling the police," I said, already dialing. "He's 18 and she's a minor. Whatever he did to her neck that she's hiding is assault." "No, Mom, please," Mallory screamed. "It's not what you think." "Russell didn't do anything wrong." "Then why is he sneaking around with you at 4 a.m.? Why are you hiding marks on your neck?" Abel was already standing up, heading for the door. "Actually, forget the cops. I'm going over there right now." "Dad, no, please. Russell helped me." "Helped you what? Hide evidence? Cover up what he did?" I was already on the phone with 911. "Yes, I need to report an assault on a minor." Mallory jumped up and grabbed my phone, throwing it across the room. "Stop. Just stop. I'll show you, but you have to promise not to hurt Russell." "We're not promising anything," Abel said with his hand on the doorknob. "He saved my life!" Mallory screamed at the top of her lungs. Everything went silent. Abel turned around slowly. I stood there with my mouth open, trying to process what she'd said. "What do you mean he saved your life?" I whispered. Mallory was sobbing so hard she could barely stand. She reached up with shaking hands and started pulling down the turtleneck. The fabric caught on something and she winced as she pulled it lower. Dark purple and red rope burns wrapped all the way around her throat. The skin was raw and some parts were scabbed over. The pattern was uniform, going in a complete circle. This wasn't from hands or an attack. This was from a rope. "Oh my God," Abel whispered. "Mal, did you?" "I tried to hang myself," she said in the smallest voice I'd ever heard. "In the park by the big oak tree. My legs gave out and I collapsed onto the floor. Everything started spinning. My baby girl had tried to commit suicide. Those marks were from where the rope had been." Russell was walking his dog. Mallory continued through her sobs. "He couldn't sleep, so he went for a walk at 2 a.m. He saw me and he ran over and held my feet up for 2 hours. His arms were shaking and he was crying, but he wouldn't let go. He kept talking to me and telling me it would be okay while he tried to cut the rope with his pocket knife. When he finally got me down, he stayed with me until I could breathe again. Then he walked me home and made me promise to tell someone." Abel was calling 911 for real this time, but for an ambulance. I crawled across the floor and wrapped my arms around Mallory's legs. She kept apologizing and saying she didn't mean to hurt us, and that Russell was a hero, not a predator. The EMTs arrived within minutes. They were gentle with Mallory as they explained she'd need to go to the psychiatric ward for evaluation. That boy saved her life, and Abel and I couldn't be more grateful.